A mathematician said one sentence that would change the world. I applied that sentence to my business. Result, $50,000 in 6 months, from 80 hours of work. That's $625 per hour. While most people are grinding 60-hour weeks for $20 per hour. The difference? One word: leverage. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to build your own lever. And I'm going to show you the 3 types of leverage that changed my life. But first, let me tell you about the ship. Syracuse, Sicily, 214 BCE, King Hiero II had a problem. He'd commissioned the largest ship ever built, the Syracusia, 400 feet long, 3 decks, a garden, a gymnasium, a library, and it weighed over 10,000 tons. But there was one small issue. It was stuck on the beach. Nobody could move it. The king called every engineer in Greece. They all said the same thing. Impossible, too heavy, would take 1,000 men, maybe 2,000, and even then. But there was one man who didn't show up to that meeting. His name was Archimedes. And when the king finally found him, Archimedes was sitting on the beach, drawing diagrams in the sand. The king said, "Can you move my ship?" Archimedes looked up and said something that became legendary. "Give me a lever long enough and a fulcrum on which to place it, and I shall move the world." The king didn't understand, so Archimedes showed him. 3 days later, Archimedes unveiled his invention, a compound pulley system, one rope, connected to multiple pulleys. The king himself walked up to the rope. One man, one rope, he pulled, and the 10,000-ton ship slid into the water. The crowd went silent, then erupted. Hit the subscribe button, like and share so that you, someone out there who needs to watch, and I can grow together. They erupted because what they witnessed changed everything humanity understood about force, effort, and power. Archimedes had just proven, you don't need more effort, you need leverage. Now, let's talk about what this means for your life, because right now most of you are that 10,000-ton ship, stuck, and you're trying to move yourself by pushing harder, working longer hours, hustling more, grinding. But here's the truth. Archimedes discovered, effort without leverage is wasted. Let me show you the math. Traditional work, 1 hour of effort equals 1 hour of results. Work 40 hours equals get paid for 40 hours. This is linear, leveraged work. 1 hour of effort equals 1,000 hours of results. Work 80 hours once equals get paid for 4,320 hours. This is exponential. And here's where it gets crazy. Most people are on the linear path. They trade time for money, but time is limited. You only have 24 hours in a day. So your income is capped. There's a ceiling, and you can't break through it by working harder. You can only break through it by finding leverage. And that's exactly what I did. 2 years ago, I was stuck in the cycle, working 60 hours a week, making $3,000 a month. That's $50 per hour, if you only count work hours. But when you factor in commute, getting ready, decompression time, it was more like $25 per hour, for 60 hours a week of my life. And the worst part? If I stopped working, the money stopped. I was the ship and the person pushing it. No separation, no leverage. Then one day I read about Archimedes, and I asked myself, what's my lever? What's the one thing I could build that would work when I don't? For me, it was a digital product. 1 video course, 1 automated sales funnel, 1 system. I spent 80 hours over 2 months building it. Week 1 to 2, scripted and recorded the course, 30 hours. Week 3 to 4, edited and polished the content, 20 hours. Week 5 to 6, built the sales funnel, 15 hours. Week 7 to 8, set up automation and email sequences, 15 hours. Total, 80 hours. And then, I turned it on. Month 1, $800 in sales, while I slept. Month 2, $3,200, while I was at my day job. Month 3, $7,400, while I was on vacation. By month 6, $50,000 total revenue from 80 hours of work. That's $625 per hour. But here's the real math. That system has been running 24/7 for 6 months. That's 4,320 hours of automated work. 80 hours invested, 4,320 hours of output equals 54 times leverage. I turned 80 hours of my time into 4,320 hours of automated time. That's a 54x lever. Archimedes moved a 10,000-ton ship. I moved my entire financial life. Now, let me break down the 3 types of leverage you can build today. because there are only 3 ways to multiply your effort. This is the oldest form of leverage. You hire people to work for you. Their time multiplies your time. Example, a manager with 10 employees has 10 times labor leverage. Pros, fast scaling. Immediate results, can delegate complex tasks. Cons, expensive, salaries, benefits, training. Management overhead, you're still trading time. Human variables, sick days, turnover, mistakes. This is good leverage, but it's not the best leverage. This is how the rich get richer. You use money to make more money. Example, real estate, stocks, businesses. If you invest $100,000 and it grows 10% annually, that's $10,000 you didn't work for. Pros, true passive income. Compounds over time. Works 24/7 without you. Cons, need capital first. Most people don't have $100,000. Slower results, market risk. This is great leverage, but there's one form of leverage that's even better. This is the leverage of the 21st century, and it's what I used to make $50,000. You build a system once and it runs forever. Examples, software apps, code leverage, YouTube videos, media leverage, online courses, media leverage, automated businesses, code leverage, digital products, media leverage. Pros, near zero ongoing cost, infinite scaling, one video can reach 1 million people. No capital needed to start, works 24/7, 365 automatically, compounds over time, content stacks. Cons, takes time to build up front, requires skills, but learnable. This is the leverage most people ignore because it requires work up front. But once it's built, it's the closest thing to a money printing machine. Before I show you how to build your lever, let me tell you the 3 biggest mistakes people make. Mistake number 1, building the wrong lever. Not all levers are created equal. Some levers take 10 years to build, some take 10 weeks. Example of a bad lever, writing a book. Average author makes $500 from their first book. That's 6 months of work for $500. That's $3 per hour. Example of a good lever, an online course, can be built in 2 months, can generate $10,000 to $100,000 plus in first year. Same knowledge, different leverage. Mistake number 2, not finishing the lever. 80% of people start building leverage, 20% finish, and that 20% captures 80% of the results. I see this all the time. Started a YouTube channel, posted 3 videos, quit. Built a course halfway, never launched it, created a product, never marketed it. The lever only works if you complete it. Mistake number 3, expecting immediate results. Here's what building leverage looks like. Month 1 to 2, high effort, 0 results, building phase. Month 3 to 4, high effort, tiny results, launch phase. Month 5 to 6, medium effort, growing results. Momentum phase. Month 7, plus, low effort, exponential results. Leverage phase. Most people quit in month 2, right before the leverage kicks in. Don't be most people. Alright, you understand leverage. Now let's build yours. Here's your exact action plan for the next 90 days. Step 1, choose your lever. Week 1. Ask yourself, what skill or knowledge do I have that people pay for? Examples, you're good at fitness? Build a workout program. You're good at graphic design? Create design templates. You're good at cooking? Create recipe guides. You understand investing? Create an investment course. Pick 1, not 3. 1. The riches are in the niches. Step 2. Build the lever. Weeks 2 to 8. Spend 10 hours per week for 6 weeks building. That's 60 hours total. For a course, record 10 to 15 videos. For a product, create the templates, chalk guides for content. Batch create 30 to 60 pieces. Use weekends. Use early mornings. Use lunch breaks. 80 hours changed my life. What could 60 hours do for yours? Step 3. Automate the lever. Weeks 9 to 10. Set up the systems so it runs without you. Sales funnel. Automated email sequence. Payment processing. Stripe, PayPal, Gumroad. Delivery system. Automated course platform. Marketing system. Social media automation. This is where the magic happens. This is where your time and results time separate. Step 4. Launch and iterate, weeks 11 to 12. Launch to a small audience first. Get feedback, improve, then scale. My first launch made $800. Not life-changing, but it proved the lever worked. And once you prove it works, you just scale. Here's what Archimedes really taught us. Power doesn't come from force. Power comes from position. The king could have ordered 2,000 men to push that ship. Brute force. But Archimedes understood. One man in the right position, with the right tool, can move the world. You're not tired because you're weak. You're tired because you're in the wrong position. You're pushing a 10,000-ton ship with your bare hands, and you wonder why you're exhausted. Stop pushing, build the lever, find your position, and watch the world move. So here's what I want you to do. Pause this video, go to the comments, and write one sentence. My lever is your idea. Doing this could help many out there to refocus their lives. Example, my lever is a 30-day meal prep course for busy parents. My lever is Instagram templates for real estate agents. My lever is a productivity system for remote workers. I'm going to read every comment. And for the 5 best lever ideas, I'm going to reply with the exact steps to build it, the tools you'll need, the timeline to launch, the potential income for free. But you have to comment in the next 24 hours, because tomorrow I'm filming the follow-up video.